Welcome to battle number 5 of week number 10 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Eons and the Memphis Mienshaos versus Kiwi and 3 Wishes. And this is it for these two trainers. They are at the end of their journey. One of them will make it into playoffs and the other will not. And this is going to be the battle to determine just that. So both these trainers having an interesting run through the season so far, and I'm excited to see how this plays out. In terms of Megas, we have Mega Venusaur and Mega Pidgeot respectively, and then in terms of Z Pokemon, we have Z Any Talonflame and Z Attack Kyurem Black respectively. So going to be an interesting match for sure. Something I'm noticing, there's no Milotic on Kiwi's team, so that's going to hinder a little bit of the physical walling ability that he has. So Pokemon like Metagross, Talonflame, and Mienshao are going to be pretty tough threats for Kiwi in this because he lacks Milotic. But it does look like Mega Pidgeot is going to be very, very good for him, especially versus Mega Venusaur. Nothing really wants to switch into a Hurricane except maybe Metagross, but even then Metagross doesn't want to get hit by a Heat Wave. So yeah, Mega Pidgeot looks very, very nice for Kiwi in this battle. Depending on the set, Jirachi actually might not be that good, which is a surprising thing to say, but Quagsire does pretty easily come in on Jirachi and with Leftovers recovery and recover. Even if it gets flinched a lot, it could possibly outlast it. So this is going to be pretty interesting. On Eon's team, we have the ability to set rocks. Actually, both teams have the ability to set rocks. Metagross, Stakataka, and Jirachi can all set rocks. It looks like Eons has a little bit more of a defensive approach, especially with Mega Venusaur, for example, being able to take hits, but then again, it can go offensive too. And both sides seem to be a little bit more oriented towards physically attacking. Mega Pidgeot is definitely the premier special attacker on Kiwi's side, but we have Machamp, we have Kyurem Black, we have Stakataka, we have Jirachi, we have Metagross, Mienshao, Quagsire, Talonflame. So a bunch of physical attacks going to be thrown on both sides. And honestly, strong lineups, so let's jump in and see how this goes. And without any further ado, let's go. I do think that for leads, we'll probably have Metagross and Stakataka to set up rocks. Alright, so we begin. We indeed do have Metagross, General Grievous, which is a reference to Lion Hugs, and Hope the Jirachi. Both of these Pokemon have the ability to set Stealth Rocks, and both of them do exactly that. They set Stealth Rock. In comes Minkwando, Mink and Taekwondo. So there's a U-turn from Hope, and that's going to allow Vega the Machamp to come in. 2 fighting types in. We've had the 2 steel psychics, and now we have the 2 fightings. So interesting little tidbit there. And Machamp flinches. It doesn't have steadfast, which would have been interesting actually. So Charizard equals lame. The Venusaur comes in after that U-turn from Mienshao, and there's a knockoff. It's only going to do 19% to Mega Venusaur, and Hope the Jirachi comes in. Charizard equals lame. Mega Evolves and goes for that Leech Seed, and that's going to allow some longevity for Mega Venusaur as it can recover passively. Hope not liking being Leech Seed, and there's the Protect as well. Hope goes for the Zen Head, but that would have done some nice damage on Mega Venusaur, but it was protected, and now it's at 93%. We'll probably see a switch out. Actually, a U-turn, no Zen Headbutt there. That would have been a big hit, but instead Blocky Balboa comes in. Charizard equals lame goes for the substitute. It's now at 54%, and Blocky Balboa is at 100%, confirmed having leftovers. So there's another Leech Seed coming from Mega Venusaur. This does look like a sub-seed set, and the Gyro Ball is going to break the sub. Charizard equals lame now at 63%. And Mega Venusaur goes for the Protect again. The Gyro Ball not going to connect this time because of that. Leech Seed doing a little bit more damage, and there's 71% on Charizard equals lame. And Quagsire Burn comes in. Gyro Ball only doing 13%, which Quagsire Burn will easily recover with the Leech Seed and the Leftovers combination. So in comes Heednora the Comfey, and that's a shiny Heednora actually. Scald is only going to do about 20% to Heednora, who is relatively comfortable right now, but I could see Mega Venusaur switching in And indeed, we do see Mega Venusaur switch in. Charizard equals lame at 59%. The Giga Drain not going to do much damage to the Mega Venusaur. Hednora looks like it's holding a Life Orb as well. So in comes Hope, the Jirachi, and Charizard equals lame goes for the Leech Seed yet again. So Mega Venusaur getting that Leech Seed action on. I think Kiwi needs to just switch so that it doesn't stall. But Starmie, no you. The Starmie comes in, and Hope goes for the Zen Headbutt, only doing 17% to Starmie. Maybe that's a defensively invested Starmie, especially considering the fact it has leftovers. And with 90%, it comfortably goes for the Rapid Spin. So those rocks are removed, but the Thunder Punch is going to do big damage to Starmie, also paralyzing it. Starmie still does have 58%, so it can take another Thunder Punch. Hope Hope does switch out, and in comes Shujin, the Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot to be exact. General Grievous comes in as well. Mega Pidgeot probably not going to want to stick around. Indeed, it goes for the U-turn, getting out of there. Nothing really wants to switch into a Meteor Mash. Sakataka comes in at 70%, and there's that Meteor Mash. It does a whopping 39% to Sakataka, which has very nice defense. Maybe it could protect and regain a little more. But no, actually, the Meteor Mash takes it down. That's the first Pokemon to go down in this battle. Score is 6-5, and in comes Tatsuya, the Kyurem Black. But it's very dangerous to send out Tatsuya versus Meteor Mash. That Earth Power is going to bring General Grievous down to 24%, and there's that Meteor Mash again, taking down Tatsuya as well. General Grievous solidifying itself as a very strong threat in this battle. Shujin, the Mega Pidgeot, comes in, and we can see a Heat Wave here, but Quagsire comes in to take that Heat Wave. And indeed it is Heat Wave, doing only 19% to Quagsire, burning it, which will nullify the leftovers. Quagsire Burn now poised to probably take a hit. Yeah, Hurricane does 73%, but it doesn't take it comfortably. It does Toxic, though, which is going to really harm Shujin's longevity, because right now Shujin actually looks very nice. It could go for the sweep, but because it's Toxic, that puts it on the timer. Quagsire Burn goes down to the Hurricane, and the score is now 5-4. Shujin on that timer with Toxic. And Minquando, the Mienshao, comes in, probably going to go for the Fake Out. In comes Hednora, the Comfy, and Minquando goes for the Fake Out. Indeed, Hednora could probably go for a Draining Kiss now. Actually, it doesn't. The High Jump Kick takes out Hednora. Draining Kiss probably would have done enough to take it out, or at least heal enough to take it out. So score is 5-3, and in comes Shujin. General Grievous, the Metagross, comes in, and Shujin goes for that Hurricane. That's going to take down General Grievous. The score is 4-3, and we'll probably see Mienshao come in again to go for that Fake Out. Shujin can't do much else. Minquando comes in, indeed, and that Fake Out takes out Shujin. The score is 4-2, and it's not looking too good for Kiwi, losing his best offensive threat in Mega Pidgeot. Hope the Jirachi does come in, though. It can do big damage with Zen Headbutt, but the knockoff takes out Hope. And there it goes. Yeah, Minquando can go before Jirachi, and Vega comes in, the last Pokemon. High Jump Kick might take it out. But High Jump Kick does miss, and that's going to deal some damage to Minquando. Vega goes for the close combat, and that's enough to take it out. Score is now 3-1, but Vega stands at a compromised position, especially with Talonflame. There comes Talonflame. Vesta, the Talonflame, goes for that Z move, and it is a Supersonic Sky Strike. It takes out Vega, and that is a match. It's a 3-0 victory for Memphis Mienshaos, which is Eon's team's over Kiwi's team, which is 3 Wishes, and what a match that was. I definitely think that Kiwi had some trouble with Metagross. I think that if he brought Milotic, he would have had some more physical walls, specifically Flame Orb Milotic defensively invested. That would have been really good for him in taking on these physical threats, because Mienshao and Metagross were able to rip through his team with those strong moves. I'm wondering if Metagross was actually Choice Banded, because wow, that Meteor Mash did a lot of damage to Sakataka. But yeah, really interesting battle. Mega Pidgeot did really good, but I think if it went for the Hurricane instead of the Heat Wave versus Metagross, it would have taken out Quagsire before getting Toxic, and that would have changed the game. But yeah, really interesting match. Very, very close one. Closer than it seems, I think, because if Mega Pidgeot wasn't Toxic, that could have been totally different. But Eon's played really well and advances into the playoffs. We're going to see more of Memphis Mienshaos. 3 Wishes did very well this season. Kiwi definitely improved since his participation in Orberg Gate, and I'm looking forward to see how that continues. So stay tuned for some more matches of Week 10. Really intense week. We still have another playoffs determining match coming up as well. So until then, this is Noel from Hypnos Slumber Party, and I'll see you then.